Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel Biodiversity Conservation. I am Sivalakshmi Raut from Ambia Prasad Research Foundation, India, and today we are going to discuss about research methods, methodology, etc. So let's start. So first of all, research methods. So as we know, research means inquiry about any problem. So research methods are those techniques that are used for the conduction of research, and these methods are uh, taken up by the researchers so that they can complete their research. And research methods only give rise to different techniques. Like if we are doing library research, then the method will be analysis of the records and the documents available in the library, and the technique will be either from the recording of notes or content analysis, or from tapes and from listening to films or any other statistical data available in the documents. So those are the techniques. Or if we are going to do research in field work, then there are also different methods like direct observation, or through mail questionnaires, or through personal interviews. So those have different techniques. So like that only, research methods are different for different problems, and the techniques that we researchers use are different. So basically, research methods are put into three groups, and the first group include the methods which are concerned with the collection of data, and the second group consists of the statistical techniques which are used to um, make relationship between data and the unknown factors, and the third group consists of the methods that are used to evaluate the accuracy of results, that is the analysis of data. Now next is research methodology. So it is a way to systematically solve the research problem, and it is actually the steps that are generally adopted by a researcher while studying his research problem, along with the logic behind them. So when actually we talk about research methodology, we include research methods along with logic. That means why we are using these methods only to perform the research. So research methodology actually changes according to the problem. So if we have a research problem based on library data, or based on only uh, experimental data without any field work, we will use different methods to get the data and to solve the problem. But if any problem that requires field work, or requires personal interviews, or the views of people, then we have to take them into consideration and make a research methodology on the basis of that, so that we can use different methods, research methods, to solve that problem. So research methodology is actually a way to solve a problem in which we can use different types of research methods. Now next is research and scientific method. So when we talk about research, always we find scientific method as the meaning of research, but it's not that. Though research and scientific method are closely related, they are separate. Like research is any inquiry into the nature of or the reason for and the consequences of any particular set of problems, whether those problems are experimentally controlled or recorded. But scientific method, it actually is the pursuit of truth determined by logical considerations only. Research can be done by anybody, and the methods that may be implemented by researchers here may not be scientific, because the scientific method is based on some criteria, like it relies on the experimental evidence, it utilizes all the relevant concepts available, and it is committed to only objective consideration, and it values ethical neutrality, and we can predict the solution from the statistical data available through the experiments performed, and the methodology that is used in scientific method is known to all. That is, this methodology is known to all that are included in the field of science now, and it also aims on formulating the general theories, so those are known as scientific theories. So this is the basic difference between research method and scientific method. Actually, in scientific method, there is uh, logic plus experimentation plus observation. So all these together forms the scientific method. So there are some criteria for a good research, and some of the criteria are that the purpose of the research should be clear for the researcher, and the research procedure that is used to describe here should be in detail, so that there should be no doubt while the researcher goes through the research, and the research designs should be carefully planned so that the results will be perfect, and the researcher should actually report all the findings with complete frankness, so that he or she can uh, keep the flaws to the minimum, and the analysis of the data should be sufficiently adequate to reveal its significance, and the method of analysis used should be appropriate, and the conclusions should be confined within the data of the research and limited to the data available, not that we can wander here and there, leaving the problem totally. And the greater confidence in research is warranted if the researcher is experienced and has a good reputation in research, and the person is with good integrity. So based on this, uh, we can give some points that the good research is systematic, it is logical, and it is experimental, and it is replicable. What these means is that, so that the research, which is structured with specific steps to be taken in a specified sequence, should have some well-defined rules, and the research is guided by the rules of logical reasoning only, and the research that is related to any real situation or on the basis of any external data available can be experimented, so that we can get the same result only, and it is replicable, means that it is verified by the study, and there is the there is uh, there is a chance that the same methods can be used in different research problem, and we will get the same data only. So next is the problems that are faced by the researchers in India. So there is lack of scientific training in the methodology of research in our country, and there should be efforts to make uh, or to provide the researchers with short duration intensive courses so that they can meet this requirement. There is insufficient interaction between the research departments and with the government institutions or with any other research institutions. So that should be negligible so that we can develop more satisfactory bonds among different research groups so that we can bring forward good results. And the concept of secrecy is uh, very bad for research because mainly most of the business who provide the data to the researchers think that their data will be taken advantage of, so they don't provide the good quality data, which makes the research very poor, and this should be lowered, and the uh, businesses or the institutions providing data should have more confidence on the researchers so that the data will be not misused. And the research studies actually uh, overlap sometimes because of less information available, and there is actually no code of conduct between the researchers, and many researchers actually face the difficulty of adequate and timely available data, may it be with computer assistance or any other library assistance. Because we are not up to date with the data, our research is also lagging behind. So these are some of the problems that are faced by researchers in India. So this is all from me today. Thank you.